Welcome back. All right, so enough time before the third game gets started. We're going to talk about the two games that are in the books now and unpredictable results, right? All right, so let's start things off looking at Montreal in against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus playing really well coming into this one. Montreal pretty good on the road. So it's Montembeault versus Merzlikins. Marchenko hits the outside of the net on a rush. Newhook had a rush chance that deflects wide. Lindstrom has a shot that's blocker to side. Columbus goes the other way. Shots are 3-1 Montreal 5 minutes in. Suzuki steals one, sets up some pressure there. Goodbranson then has a shot that saved. The rebound gets cleared. The fans call one, the referee does not. Habs press at 8.5 minutes. Jackets press at the half, but they're kept to the outside. Provorov has a chance, that's held. Line A to Fantilli gets picked off. Dangerous little combination there if they can get that going. Sillinger has a one-timer that's held. The Jackets press with 6.5 minutes left. Werenski's denied. The Jackets starting to control the play. Lots of momentum for them. More pressure by Columbus with 4.5 minutes left. The teams exchange rushes. Kovacevic has a rush chance, that's kicked aside. And in the last minute, there's a press by the Habs. But after the first period, it's scoreless. Second period, the gates kind of open on the goal scoring. So it's Slavkovsky to Dvorak getting picked off early on. Things get pushy and punchy on a Montembeault hold, so it ends up being a 4-on-4. And then Laine, kind of an end-to-end rush during the 4-on-4 at 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Puts one through Montembeault. So it's 1-0 Columbus. Evanson has a net drive that's saved. Matheson has a shot that's tipped wide. Columbus presses at 6.5 minutes. We get a post for Newhook on a 2-on-1. And then during the same play, he buries the next chance. He scores from Goulet and Suzuki at 7:36. And then the Habs look for the lead. Corrali misses one wide on a net drive. And then at 9:47, it's an open net. Werenski had missed the net earlier, but Chinikov doesn't. He hits the open net from Voronkov and Werenski to make it 2-1 for Columbus. So they've got the control and the lead back. Anderson then has a shot that's saved. The Jackets rush the other way. Corrali with the chance, that's held. Barron has a shot that's saved and held as the Habs press. Jenner's then denied on a 2-on-1. So both teams are generating chances. And then Caulfield. It's a 2-on-1 here as well. Caulfield buries a rebound. Dvorak and Slavkovsky with the assists at 14:08. So that makes it a 2-2 tie. Habs press the next shift. There's a glove save on Suzuki. Slavkovsky has a shot that's blocked. There's a near miss for Slavkovsky as the Jackets are getting pinned down a bit now. Montreal looking for the lead. Goudreau clears to end a 2.5 minute long shift for himself and his line mates. Habs do press to close it out, but it's 2-2 after 2. Third period. Early press by Columbus. Chinikov has a shot that's held. Caulfield had a shot held as well as the Habs press. Bean has a shot that's saved. The rebound gets cleared out. The shots are 6-4 Columbus, 5 minutes in. Press by the Blue Jackets at 6 minutes. Habs block there. Goulet fires one high. Barron has a shot that's held as Montreal's trying to get the leading goal at the other end of the ice. We get a power play for Columbus. Marchenko gets robbed, and then it's cleared out after. Short-handed rush by Pearson. They do end up killing that off. Habs have a 3-on-2 that misfires. Texier with a rush chance that saved. Things get punchy and a hold by Elvis. Habs press with 4.5 minutes left, and then it's posted in for Armia. He scores from Matheson and Barron at 17:03. Although that scoring may change because I thought it went off Anderson's stick and then Armia's because Anderson's not allowed to get goals. So it's a tipped screenshot. There was no chance for Elvis there. That gives Montreal the lead. So the goalie pull happens with 2 minutes left. Eventually, the empty net is hit by Montreal. It's Lindstrom from Matheson at 19:08. Your final score is 4-2. Montreal goes to 10-10-2 on the season. Columbus drops to 7-13-4. Shots on net, 13-9 Columbus in the first, 14-6 Montreal in the second. Both teams had 9 shots in the third. Final shots, 32-28 Montreal. Power plays, the Habs 0 for 0. They did not have one. Columbus 0 for 1. The hits, 23-20 Columbus. Montembeault saved 26 out of 28. Merzlikins saved 28 out of 31 at the other end. All right, now Detroit and the New York Rangers. You know, the Rangers, just the resilience they showed in this. So it's Husso versus Shesterkin. Fabry gets denied in close. It's cleared out after that. Power play for New York. Kreider's denied. They cycle. Brodzinski has a shot that's blocked. It's cleared out. They do kill that power play off. 4 shots. Really, really dangerous power play that didn't get a lot of work tonight. Wings press at 4.5 minutes. The shots are 6-2 New York at 5.5 minutes. DeBrincat has a slot shot that deflects wide. Good flow, fast game. Both of these games went pretty quick, really. Up until I think the third period dragged a little bit in the Rangers-Detroit game. Lots of whistles there. So Panarin fires one wide. The Wings clear. Rangers draw another power play. Panarin has a shot that's blocked. Trocheck's denied and close. Husso holds on there. Lafreniere with a slot shot that's saved. Rebounds cleared. That power play is killed off. Panarin then is denied after it's done. The Wings cleared out again. 5:04 left. Detroit gets a power play. Early clear. They do end up killing that one off. The New York Rangers do. Sherrod has a shot kicked aside. The rebound's cleared, and at the horn, there's some pushing back and forth takes place. Nothing major. No penalties out of that. It's scoreless after one. Second period. Early jump for the Rangers. Gostisbehere has a shot that saved. The Wings press. Wings had the lone shot on net 2.5 minutes in, but the Rangers opened the scoring. At 4:37, on a great pass by Lafreniere, Panarin buries it. The other assist going to Keandre Miller, who helped to set that play up. Brodzinski then has a shot that saved. The rebound's cleared. We get a press by the Rangers at 6.5 minutes. Power play for the Wings. Early clear, and the Rangers do not let them set up. They really don't. There's a shorthanded 2-on-1 that misfires, and then, well, it's late in the power play, but Detroit does score on it. It's Seider from Kopp and Fabry at 8:42, and it was through a screen. And again, up until then, the Rangers had a flawless penalty kill. And then 23 seconds later, on a good forecheck, Detroit gets the lead. Fabry scores from Bergeron and Kopp. So it's a goal from the slot, and again, good forechecking by that line. Detroit suddenly has a lead. Rangers press to respond. Lafreniere has a shot. That's held. Raymond gets shaken up. The Wings come out with a power play. It was a knee-on-knee. So it was Trocheck that threw the knee there. They just give him 2 minutes. We'll see if Department of Player Safety says anything tomorrow. Knee-on-knee, it's like 50-50. That anything. Like, I'm talking like a fine here. I'm not talking a suspension, but it was a clear knee-on-knee. So, Wings cycle. There's a shorthanded Kreider chance that saved. The Wings rush. Kopp gets denied. The rebound's cleared. That power play's killed off. Bonino has a rush chance. That's blocked. There was a post for Perron from in close. And a near miss for Bergeron as well shortly thereafter. So Detroit's getting their chances up by one. Rangers press with 1.5 left. Panarin misses wide on a net drive. Wheeler gets denied. The Wings clear it out. But after 2 periods, the score is 2-1 in favor of Detroit. Third period. Zibanejad has a net feed. That's picked off. Comfort's denied and close. Gostisbehere gets drilled by Cooley. So Kostin just goes over and just starts punching him in the face. Cooley gets 2 minutes for boarding, and Kostin gets 2 minutes. I think it was 30 seconds for each punch he landed to the face on Cooley. But at any rate, it's a 4-on-4. Kreider steals. Husso ends up saving there. Zibanejad to Trocheck. Near miss. The Wings clear it again. DeBrincat then has a one-timer that's saved. We end up with a power play for Detroit. It's 4 minutes. Here we go. Raymond takes a stick to the face. He's bleeding all over the place. However, he grabbed the stick that sticked him in the face. So because he grabbed the other player's stick and brought it up, he basically made the other guy hit him in the face with a stick. It's similar to why are you punching yourself, but self-inflicted. Why am I punching myself? At any rate, you can't get a power play for that. So on the review, they make the right call and they take the penalty off the board, which made the fans very happy because if they hadn't, I don't know that TJ Luxmore would have been able to get out without some kind of armed guards to get him out of the building. So pressed by the Rangers at 6.5 minutes, but the Wings are blocking and clearing. DeBrincat misses wide on a sharp angle. The Wings, again, blocking most Ranger chances, sacrificing the body. Rasmussen got shaken up by one. Mata took a big shot as well. Brodzinski has a shot that's held. Bergeron then had a wraparound that's saved. And then on a one-timer from the slot, the Rangers tie it. Miller from Zibanejad and Trouba at 9:14. They just have too many weapons. They were taking too many shots. You can only block so much. Trocheck then has a wrister. It's kicked aside. Zibanejad has a blast that's held as the Rangers are now looking for the lead, right? Things get pushy on a hold by Shesterkin. There you go. Or Igor. So that works. But 6:31 left. The Wings get another power play. That leads to a shorthanded rush by Kreider that's defended. His next shorthanded rush was saved. So Kreider, very dangerous shorthanded. They do kill that off. And then Lafreniere's the guy who gets out of the box. He gets the primary assist. VC tips one out of the air. Lafreniere and Trocheck with the assists at 15:45. They reviewed to make sure VC's stick wasn't above the bar. I don't think there was a definitive angle that showed it was above. It's close. So again, if you don't have a definitive angle, you have to go with the call on the ice. The call on the ice was a goal. So the Rangers have the lead. 1:56 left, the Wings with a power play, and then with 1:15 left, they pull Husso to make it a 6-on-4. But the Rangers take over, and they're the ones doing the shot blocking and sacrificing the body, and they hold on. They win 3-2. They go to 16-4-1. The Detroit Red Wings 11-7-3. They did a good job tonight. Detroit just could not get those goals when they needed them. Shots on net, 11-7 Rangers in the first, 11-9 Rangers in the second, 19-12 Rangers in the third. Final shots, 41-28 Rangers. Power plays, Detroit 1 for 5. The Rangers 0 for 2. The hits, 13-7 Rangers. Block shots, 25-15 for Detroit. Husso saved 38 out of 41. Shesterkin saved 26 out of 28. So there you go. You're all caught up. One more game to go tonight. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happen upon this video or just because you feel like it. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.